Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. My name is Samuel. Using you from the land of the rising sun. I want to bring you another episode of weekly analysis based on advanced method of Elliott Wave. Wave analysis is the best approach to trading because it will show you what will happen. Most of the time, you will be right. No other method can do that, only wave analysis. Okay, having said this, we also offer mentorship, teaching, and other things, and we don't charge much. For mentorship and learning, contact me with the links you can see here. This phone number is on WhatsApp, on Telegram. You can reach me, and you pay only once, and I will teach you everything. Okay, so let's dive to business. DXY. Okay. I won't be showing weekly charts, but looking at this, we are going to 94, 95, 96, or even 90. So, but I'll be showing 4 hours charts anyway for all the things. Because I've shown those lot charts so many times. So now, DXY, you remember many weeks ago, I told you that here is my target for DXY, but it seems it will truncate. But what happened last week shows that it doesn't truncate, rather it made a long time consolidation. So now I'm looking for a little pullback or correction to buy again. So it's obvious it will give us the required ABC, or you may call it, you may even call it A, B, C here, which is W, then A, B, C, which is X, then Y, or you call it, anyway, the point is that we are going to this zone. So the labeling is not more, is not more important. I'm saying this to my students. Labeling is not more important than knowing the wave. When you open the chart and see the wave, you know what will happen next. So whether the labeling is perfect or not, all I know that it's going to this zone 104, 104.5, 105, or 105.2, something like this, before the selling, and the selling will be a big selling. So we are waiting for it to complete this very move. Then we have a massive selling towards 100. Something goes to Euro USD. Something goes to Euro USD. They correlate negatively. Euro USD, the same situation. They have the same situation. At a point, we thought it wouldn't go down well, then that is beginning to go up from here, because the main trend now, all this correction, all this move, these moves you see here is correction. And they have finished already. So maybe we thought it might have ended here, but here is where we target. Now it's obvious that we are going down again to repeat it. So I'm waiting for this zone to buy. I want to sell USD. I will like to buy it from this zone. So that's for Euro USD. USD card. USD card. I mean, most of the pains show that maybe a kind of trick, or the market is indecision. The target for USD card did not reach, and it's beginning to go down. So now it's obvious it's coming to the quiet zone. So I'll be waiting for this to sell. Or I can even buy. If I get a nice setup on 1 hour, this is 4 hours. If I see a nice setup on 1 hour, I will buy. Meanwhile, join my Telegram channels. They are free. I have two free Telegram channels. Then one is for students. That's free one. I also share trade setups or maybe signal as some may call it. Okay, but I call it trade setup. The signal will tell you buy at 1.1, stop at 1.3, take out to 1.6. So I don't do that. I will tell you the zone to sell, the zone to take profit. So now I'm waiting for this to give me a buy setup on 1 hour. Then I will buy, then I will sell here based on 4 hours. Here is the real deal because we are going below this zone when the sell triggers. So join our channels, you will enjoy it, and they are free. USD chef. I expected it to give me a new low, but it seems it will still go higher before going. I mean, if it will go higher again, maybe it will give me the low I'm looking at. It can be a sort of leading diagonal. Maybe you want to a kind of be a kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then A, B, C. Then it will buy again. But let's keep watching to know what it's going to give us. But I expected it to give me a new low. Maybe after this move, it will just come around this zone and begin to buy. Okay, until then, to trade this, you go down to 1 hour and check setup based on 1 hour. Pounds USD. Pounds USD has been the most confused pair for a long time. Pounds USD has been the most confused because let me show you daily again. The daily, my target here is this zone, 1.28, 1.29 to 1.299. This is where I target to sell because it didn't get to this zone. So I will find it difficult to sell. So coming down to 4 hours again, it keeps going sideways for a long time. You know, or during the week, I showed this, maybe to give us a triangle and break down. It keeps going sideways. Meanwhile, whenever it goes below this 1.2597, I'll begin to look for sell. Because from here, it may go up to complete 1.2889 or 1.299 before it begins to sell. So I don't want to go into the trick. Okay, so let's continue. AUD USD is almost at the reversal zone. Maybe it will go deeper before buying. So I'll be looking for buy setup. Selling it, I don't want to sell unless I get a deeper correction in 1 hour. Take it again. I don't want to sell unless I get a deeper correction in 1 hour. But let me show you what I mean by deeper correction in 1 hour. Because it is almost at the reversal zone. But because AUD/USD and USD correlate, USD still have much place to go. So in that case, if I see a kind of deep correction, something like this, then I will sell because I know it will still go down. If not, I'll be looking for buy. So that is it. Let's go back to 4 hours. I'm showing you. And anyway, let's go to using the USD. Using the USD still have much lower path to go. So you see, we still have much to sell. In this type of case, sometimes using the USD will be going in positive manner, while AUD will be going like this. Then this one will be going like this. So, but when they begin to go, this will go, this will go. So two of them, if you are selling NZD USD, don't buy AUD USD because one will disappoint you. The one that is clearer to you is the one you will go with. For instance, on this one, I would rather sell this. If I get correction, I will sell this on 1 hour time frame and forget about AUD USD. So that's the sensible thing to do. Okay, so let's continue. JP225. This is what because of this, it has been going up for a long time. I expected it to give me a deep correction, something like this. If you watch my last week, you will see that I pointed out it will go deeper. But now it's obvious it is going to do something like this. It will go deeper. Maybe that 4800 zone, that 4900, and 4700 is going to go up again from here. So that's what I see on JP225. Euro JPY. Last week also, I expected it to either it go like this before selling, or it will sell from here. This was here last week. And when this happened, I thought it would correct and go deeper, but it did not. Meanwhile, you may not come to this zone. This can be what we call leading diagonal. This can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was one as a leading diagonal. If that is the case, you may get something like this, A, B, C, then another move like this. Before it comes to this end, it's going to sell. So bear that in mind. You may get something like that. Okay, USD JPY. This is another a case of incomplete sequence, because here has been my target. It came to this zone, going to go down, and I didn't want to sell because I don't trust it's going down from here. Although sometimes we get what we call truncation, but it seems it didn't truncate. So maybe we're gonna get something like this. After this move, we get a cut on the move, then it's to buy again before selling. So you better leave it alone and watch out when it comes to this zone. Then you begin to plan for how to sell it. Pounds JPY. Pounds JPY is most difficult to trade because it's made a new high. Other pairs didn't give us a new high. Only pounds JPY give us, other yen pairs didn't give us a new high. Anyway, I mean, the major ones I analyzed. You get JPY, Edu JPY, little JPY. I don't analyze them here. Or sometimes I post them on Telegram channel. So have that in mind. So because of this new high, it gives us a kind of concern. Why? Because while we are looking for a complete ABC that will go deeper, this can only give us maybe running flat, expanding flat. It's still possible to give us a new anywhere. But just as I pointed out on Euro JPY, you might also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal. In that case, the market will just give us A, B, C as wave 2. Then it will go down from here. We keep watching to see what the market will print. We don't predict we don't go to the market. We predict, we forecast based on what we know. Okay, so that's the beauty of wave. Gold. Gold dealt with me last week. Let me show you. I made a loss on gold last week. I made a loss when gold came to my reversal zone. I got a set up. I sold gold around here. My stop loss was here, and I was willing it to drop continue going down. It went up speed and keep my surplus. I lost money on gold, maybe because of news. So, but I haven't given up on selling. But if I get next stock again, I will sell. Okay, that's why you don't be greedy while you are trading. If you are greedy, it will be turned. If you are going to the zone, it will turn. Markets can behave anyhow, and if you are greedy, you lose a lot of money. So I will sell again because I don't see any reason to buy gold. And the chances that gold will drop to this 1920 is high, or at least gold gonna come to 1992, 1980, but ultimately gold will rather come to this 1900, 1920, 1940 zone. So this is what I can technically see. This is what I can technically see. Unless it begins to go up close above 288. If you go doesn't close above 288, everly it will still come down, either to this zone or to this zone. Silver, similar situation, but I didn't sell silver, I sell gold. So silver can still go down. You give us maybe A, B, C, W, A, B, X, Y. So let's keep watching. If gold sells, silver will sell. Simple. Platinum is a better trade to take. And there are two things in platinum. Let me show you. Either platinum begin to go down. This is A, B, C. So this can be W. This can be X. Then you may get Y. You may not a must. But if it goes below this zone, then it will begin to drop from here. You still have a lot of rooms to drop. If you check daily chart, you can see that it is going down to 800, even 700 zone. But for now, let's focus on this type of move, either this or this. So maybe 800, 780, 760. Let's focus on this zone. When it breaks this zone, or if it go back, you sell from here. That's for platinum. Okay, next is the oil, US oil. Remember last week or last 2 weeks, I said that oil, this waveform was here. And I said that it will give us double correction. In that case, waveform might be here. So at the end of the day, the waveform I was looking for this. So this is A, B, C. So now it is selling. And I shared this on Telegram channel for free. So if you are there, you must have taken the trade, unless you don't trade oil. So it's still dropping. It's still dropping. Maybe it's going to 60 or below. US 100. This goes as I predicted that you will have a little move down and go up again. So that's what happened. And I said, the way I trade, I can't trade it now. I can't buy it now because you have gone a long way. You don't buy at the wrong time. There's a way you buy, it will be a buy at the wrong time, unless you are a scalper. A scalper can be scalping using this trend line, buy here, sell here, or something like that. But for me, I would like to sell when the buying is finished. If you miss the buy, when this happened, and when this happened, forget about it. Because from here, you're not sure of whether this will happen or whether this will happen. So that is why I always have this zone where I buy and where I sell. Though I miss some trades because this is a nice trade, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I missed it. Okay, so everyone says trades according to his own strategy. I like to buy early. I like to sell early. Whenever I see it as late entry, I don't like to trade it. Like this one, I'm looking for it to do this or do this. If you haven't done it, it may still do it. So for now, selling it, I don't have anything to sell. Sorry, to buy SP500 for now. We are starting. The same thing. We have gone a long way. That selling them doesn't make sense. So sorry, buying them doesn't make sense. And we don't sell blindly. You better get set up before you buy or before you sell. Myself, I don't trade blindly. I look for setup. So as US30 is going up, I continue looking for sell setup, which I'm yet to get. Maybe this channel will give us the stop we are looking for. If it breaks it, give us correction, then selling will make money. DAX. DAX is going to our target. When get to this zone, 17120, 17121, I begin to look for sell. Okay, that's the last chart on indices. Dow also almost at our target. You can see it. So I'm looking for setup to sell, reversal pattern to sell. And let me squeeze in cryptos because I'm not gonna make 2 videos today. I'll just squeeze in cryptos here. Cryptos. You know, I will only show you some few pairs on cryptos. BTC. Okay, BTC. Last time I came here, wow, it did that's what I said it will do. You can see it's dropped, it's not going up. Okay, but mind you, let me just go to 1 hour. It'll be clearer. So Bitcoin dropped to our zone, it's not going up, but the buying, I don't have strength. What does that indicate? When the buying or selling doesn't have strength, it indicates that the market will suddenly go to the opposite direction. But let me show you something. I won't be surprised if Bitcoin do something like this. If Bitcoin drops again, anyway, I didn't say it last time. You can see this line. I didn't draw it now. This line has been there. So Bitcoin can still do this. Maybe you see it at 41,000, 40,000 before it begins to buy. But the way I'm looking at it, it means make that deep correction. I mean, go to 32,000 again. It may not. Okay, so looking at it, maybe you get another drop before the buying. Or let me go back to hours again, maybe to make. Okay. Hmm. Anyway, let's see. Expect another move down towards 41,800 to 41. This is zone to this is zone before the buying. And it can probably begin to buy from here. Of course, it can happen, but I'm looking at structure. I'm looking at structure. So maybe ABC, W, WXY. So watch out for another drop before it buying. Ethereum, let's take a look. The same situation, Ethereum, I didn't do this now. Ethereum may give us this move. Let me show you something here. Ethereum may give us this move, A, B, C. Ethereum may give us this type of move. We may get this before Ethereum begin to buy again. So watch out. Ethereum may go down to 2,100, 2,000, 2,170, 2,150, 2,120 before buying. So this down move cannot be ruled out because that's what I can see structurally. Okay, so let's keep watching. We call it, this is A, B, C. So we call it double correction, double zigzag. That is W, X, Y. So that's what we call it. If it happens, then the buying will be sweet because much money will be made buying from here. And buying from here, we'll be buying with fear because the structure does not show us the kind of strong condition that it will begin to buy from here. Okay, let me be Litecoin. Let me try Litecoin. For long, I haven't got a Litecoin for long. Litecoin, please, Litecoin. Litecoin USD. Okay, Litecoin, wow. Litecoin is like Ethereum. Expect a drop again, just like Ethereum. Expect a drop. So maybe 60, 63, 64, 65 before buying. That's what I can see. Let me check 4 hours. That's coin looking more dangerous than other coins. So, that's coin my. Okay, let me check the line. Okay, maybe this line might support it. Maybe 65, sorry, 64, 64, 65. Maybe let's check. Keep watching. Because if you begin to go around to this very dropping, it will go maybe below 60, 58. But I don't think we do that because when Bitcoin begins to go up, others will follow. That's why I don't think it will give us those deep moves. Okay, so let's continue watching. Maybe this drop will repeat itself from here. Is either we get a sell around here, sorry, buying around here, or we get it around here. So watch out for this zone, 63.5, 64.3, 61.2, and 60. This is where we are going to get a nice buy reversal zone on Litecoin. Okay, that's the end of our video. Please, the only thing you can do for me is to make my channel go viral. Share it on your social media handles. Share to your friends who want to learn how to play forex. It doesn't cost you anything to share. I do this with my own sweat, and I know you are benefiting from it. The only thing you can do for me is to share it. I want to make more people to get it because when more people get it from there, I will get those who would like to learn from me, and they pay the little money I charge. So thank you for watching, and God bless you. Bye.